Hello everyone, I'm back again to do another video. Today's video is going to be my September 2015 wrap-up video, and I want to do this quickly because I actually read 8 books last month, so I don't want this video to be too long, and excuse the noise you can hear, my dad is hoovering. That is that noise. The first book I read last month was The Secret Fire by C.J. Doherty and Karina Rosenfeld. I got sent this from Atom for review, and my gosh, this was a brilliant book. I absolutely loved it. Bloody fantastic if you ask me. I loved everything about it. The Secret Fire is a fantasy series set in the UK and also in Paris, following the two main characters. It switches between their perspectives, and it's just a really brilliant and really beautifully written book, and I just really loved it, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. And if you want to hear more or read more about it, then I have a review on my blog and I'll leave the link down below. And then I read Drowning Instincts by Ilsa J. Bick. Was not a fan of this book really at all, unfortunately. I like Ilsa J. Bick's writing. I read her book Ashes, which is the first book in a post-apocalyptic series. I really loved that. But this one I just was not invested in the characters at all, and I found the entire kind of thing a little bit boring, and I'm pretty sure this is one of the only books that I've rated such a low rating. I believe I gave this 2.5 out of 5 stars, and I think that was me being quite generous because Ilsa J. Bick does have a very good writing style, and I like her writing. And she has good knowledge of mental health issues, which this features in this book, but aside from that, that's all I liked about it, and I just couldn't get on board with this book at all, unfortunately, which is a real shame. It is about a girl who has mental health issues, falling in love with a teacher and such, so I thought it would be good, but it just wasn't my cup of tea. And then I read Alienated by Melissa Landers, and gosh, this was a brilliant book. I love this book so much. It was so awesome. Alienated is a sci-fi novel about an alien exchange program going on, and it's just brilliant. I just loved everything about this book. It was fun, it was quirky, it was interesting. I love Melissa Landers' writing, she's amazing, and I really can't wait to find out what happens next in this trilogy, and I need to pick up the sequel as soon as possible. And I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. And then I read Nil by Lynn Matson. This was another awesome book that I absolutely loved. It was brilliant, and basically it's about a bunch of teenagers that end up on an island that doesn't exist, and you have 365 days to escape the island. If you don't do it before then, you die. And yes, that's all I can say about this book without ruining it, but this was really fun and fast-paced and interesting. So many different things were happening in this book. I just loved it. I gave this 4.5 out of 5 stars, I believe, and I really want to pick up the sequel / companion novel to see what happens in that. And oh, I just love the characters in this book as well. They're really well developed and so beautifully written. So yes. The next book was a reread for me, and that was Obsidian by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I wanted to reread this one because I then read Onyx and Opal by Jennifer L. Armentrout, the second and third books in this series. I read Obsidian sometime possibly at the end of last year, I don't remember, and I really loved it then, so rereading it, it was just as good, and I loved it, and I gave it them all 5 out of 5 stars. I just love this series, and Jennifer L. Armentrout's writing is so beautiful and well done, and the love interest Damon in this book, oh, I love him, and the ending of the third one killed me. I'm going to have to get on and read the 4th as soon as possible, probably when I get the 5th and final book, so I can read the last 2 together. Just love this series, it's just brilliant. And the last book I read last month was Chattin II by Tara Mathie. I was putting off reading this book for quite a while because of the fact it was so overhyped, and I did find that because of the hype I was a little bit let down about this book. It was a bit weird, I have to say. The whole book in general was quite a strange book, but I really did enjoy it actually. The premise of it is really brilliant, and although I wasn't a fan of Adam, the love interest in this book, I really liked Juliet, and I've heard she does a lot of character development in the next 2 books, so I'm interested to see what happens then. Yes, I did really enjoy this book, and I believe I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. So yes, those were the books that I read last month. I'm sorry this video is rushed, but I have to go out soon as well, and I'm tired. I mean, I'm 37 weeks pregnant now, nearly 38. Things are tiring, and yeah. So that being said, I hope to get a September book haul up maybe in a week or so, but that will probably be the last video I do for quite a while, because I'm not sure what's going to be happening, because I'm due at the end of October and things are going to be crazy, and I'm not sure if I'm going to have the time, and you know, I'm sure mothers out there will know this, but I'm going to have my hands full. So yes, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great week, and I'll have another video up for you soon. Happy reading. Bye.